We at the Battery Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast, regretfully apologize for what we said last week that offended you. Yes, we're not quite certain what we're apologizing for or what we said. I just know that people are pissed off. They're complaining. They're giving us shit. When I leave my house, people walk up to me on the street, they shout at me, and they spit on me. I particularly hate the ones who spit on me while chewing tobacco. I've got black chewing tobacco stains all over me. You people are buying chewing tobacco just to gob the black spittle on me. So I don't know what you're all up in arms about regarding the Battery Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast, but we at the podcast sincerely apologize for whatever the fuck you want us to apologize to you for, and we mean that in the most sincere way. I mean, what do you snowflake bastards want from us now? And now I have to apologize because you're probably offended that I called you a pack of snowflake bastards, because being offended is what you snowflake bastards get offended about, and well, you can just go fuck your mothers, and now I suppose I'm going to have to apologize for saying that. So I apologize for suggesting that anyone who would suffer the indignity to be offended should go fuck that mother of yours. I mean, I've seen your mother, and I find it sickening the thought of anyone doing anything with her. She's hideous. So let's just put all that stuff about your mother aside. Just accept our sincere apology, and you can listen to the Battery Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast, while you do whatever you want to do with your mom. And I can see more black spit coming my way. The Battery Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast. Journey to dimensions of existence even more moronic and idiotic than ours. Alternative universes of such stupidity that we've constructed the Battery Operated Magic Toupee. Warning! The following comedy is intended for mature audiences and for those not easily offended. If you're of a delicate disposition and offend easily, for example, if we refer to you as a silly cunt, we recommend stop listening immediately, cancel us now, and fuck off. And off we go to the Battery Operated Magic Toupee Control Center. Control Center, engage. Multi-dimension navigation calculated. Multiverse circuits on. Battery Operated Magic Toupee, initiate connection. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Battery Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast. When you open your mouth and smile, do the surrounding life die from the toxic fumes? Do dead pigeons fall from the sky when you yawn? Has the Green Party designated your breath an environmental hazard? Let's be blunt, are your farts indistinguishable from your breath? Well, on the next Yes, It's Another Morning, Fred Bodkin, author of the book, For God's Sake, Brush Your Teeth So Your Mouth Doesn't Smell Like an Open Cesspit, discusses his latest book, including tips on what to do if you suffer from ABS. Arse breath syndrome, such as brushing your fucking teeth. And if you refuse to brush your teeth, tips such as taping your fucking mouth shut and sealing your bunghole breath inside of you. All this and more on the next Yes, It's Another Morning, but first. Nine out of 10 agree. Our product is the best. But what about that last 1 out of 10? What the fuck is with you? What is your problem? Yes, I'm talking to you. Don't look around the room. You, right there, listening to this, I'm talking to you. We want to know why this last wanker out of 10 didn't agree that Oz was the best on the market. So we contacted that last dickhead out of 10 people, and we wanted to know what's going on with this negative, pessimistic little shit. What is going on with you? Why won't you just agree with those last 9 out of 10? Those wonderful, perceptive 9 out of 10. Well, 10 people took a blind, anonymous, confidential survey, and only one person, Mr. Fred Fergus of 445 Stenchway Mews in Bogton, disagreed. So we visited Mr. Fergus to find out what his fucking problem was. Are you Mr. Fred Fergus of 445 Stenchway Mews, the Fred Fergus who recently took our survey?
I took a survey, yes.
Ours was definitely the superior brand, but you disagreeable cretin, you didn't agree. What was the problem?
I don't understand.
Why are you the holdout?
This is highly unusual. I was just invited to come into this room and I was shown a product and they asked me my opinion.
Are you a plant?
No, I'm a human being.
No, not that kind of plant, like a green plant. Are you a plant, secretly working for our competitor?
I never heard of the product when
Okay, what do you want? What will it take for you to admit that ours is the best product?
It was a blind taste test.
What will it take? Sex? I'll give you a blowjob right here. I'll go down on you. I'll swallow. Will you agree then that we are the best? Please, we tried our best. I know our product is underwhelming, but we worked really hard to make our product number one. We started out in our tiny little workspace in Piddle-Dick-Cock, and we struggled with it. We couldn't help the stupid name of the street we were on. It was tough. As soon as people discovered we were in Piddle-Dick-Cock, they stopped taking us seriously, but we stuck in, nose to the grindstone, and we worked, and we labored so that our product could be the best, and we were getting somewhere. We had 9 people agreeing, and then you arrogant, cruel piece of goat shit. No, it was good for everyone else, but not you, Mr. Fussy 1 out of 10 cunts. Who died and made you the judge of what's a good brand and what's a bad brand? Oh, please, just agree with the 9 others.
I'm sorry, I just didn't like the...
Okay, what about this? Not 9 out of 10, but 1. 1 out of 1 person in a random indiscriminate shooting died when I shot them in the face with this loaded shotgun in a blind fucking taste test that will leave you blind and fucking dead, you judgmental prick. Now, will you agree?
I agree. I agree.
You're fucking agreeing with the other 9.
Yes.
Whose product is superior, motherfucker?
Yours is definitely the best.
Well, there you have it. In a blind taste test, 10 out of 10 people agreed. Ours is the best product. So buy us. Only... Oh, terribly sorry. Silly forgetful me. I forgot my finger was on the trigger. Oh dear, that's a mess. On LCT, a new season of Dr. Bradford Bottemley. Proctologist. Dr. Bradford Bottemley, proctologist, spends what he thought would be a normal, uneventful day shopping at Bletchley's department store in the men's department for leather finger warmers when, suddenly... Oh my goodness! This man looks like he's had a heart attack! Is there a doctor in the house? Hearing the call of the Hippocratic Oath, Dr. Bradford Bottemley, proctologist, responds, I'm a doctor. Dr. Bradford Bottemley, Proctologist. Make way. What's the situation?
Well, I'm not a doctor, but I think this man's having a heart attack. He's not breathing.
Let me in there. I'm a proctologist. We'll need to loosen his trousers.
Doctor, should you not be giving a mouth-to-mouth resuscitation instead of sticking your finger in his arse?
Are you a doctor?
Well, no.
Well, I am. Dr. Bradford Bottemley, proctologist.
He's having a heart attack. Through his arse seems to be the long way to his heart.
Trust me, I'm a proctologist. 1 hour later.
You could take your finger out of his arse now. He died 45 minutes ago.
Undeterred, Dr. Bradford Bottemley, proctologist, walks past the maternity clothing department when suddenly...
Help! My wife has gone into labor. Is there a doctor?
Out of my way. I'm a doctor. Dr. Bradford Bottemley, proctologist. Let me see. Ah, yes.
Doctor, I think you got your finger in my wife's wrong hole. I don't think the baby's gonna come out of there.
Trust me, I'm a proctologist. Dr. Bradford Bottemley, proctologist.
Yeah, but if you don't mind, could you remove your finger from my wife's arse?
And finally, after the long day, Dr. Bradford Bottemley, proctologist, relaxes with his good friend and trusted mentor, Dr. Everett Everetton. It has been an exhausting and challenging day. Any words of advice from you, old friend and mentor?
Yes! Could you take your finger out of my arse? Honestly, I'm just trying to drink my tea and your damn finger's always in my arse.
But I'm...
Yes, I know, proctologist, but this is precisely why no one wants to associate or work with you. You can't just be here like a normal human being. It's always with the finger in the arse.
Tune in again next week for another exciting adventure of Dr. Bradford Bottemley, proctologist. Battery Operated Magic Toupee. Switch to shameless begging for sponsorship mode. Initiate. If you're a subscriber, many thanks. We love you and appreciate your generosity. And if you're not a subscriber and you like the podcast, subscribe subscribe to us on the Battery Operated Magic Toupee podcast Patreon page for the uncensored and ruder full-length episodes, exclusive content, special events, offers, and even more cool shit. We aim to give you original, uncensored, well-produced comedy, and that costs money. You can also purchase the book, The Battery Operated Magic Toupee by Elliot Stein on Amazon. And you can visit our webpage at BOMT.UK. That's BOMT for Battery Operated Magic Toupee.UK.
And now we return to
The Battery Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast. Battery Operated Magic Toupee multi-dimensional circuit. Upload more crap. Hi, my name is Jarvis Cackworthy. Are you in constant pain when you walk down the street? Do your private parts feel inflamed? And are you in constant agony? Are you tired of that feeling of being pinched and crushed down there? Well, you may have a lobster in your pants. 1 out of every 10 men who experience constant, agonizing, piercing pain in their nuts suffer from having lobsters in your underwear. One day, while eating at a popular seafood restaurant, without realizing it, a lobster escaped from the lobster tank. And I still don't know how, because a lobster is a pretty big creature. But somehow that lobster managed to enter the perimeter of my trousers and make its way into my underpants. I felt the excruciating pain of the lobster claws clamping down on my ballsack, but I didn't realize it was a lobster. I carried on as usual, oblivious to the signs of having a lobster in my underpants. Oblivious to such signs of having a lobster in my underpants, such as when showering, seeing a huge crustacean grabbing onto my nuts while showering, but I didn't put 1 and 1 together. A terrific agonizing pain in my balls, and a dirty big lobster gripping my bollocks. So I went on as usual, with a lobster nesting in my underwear. I finally went to a doctor, and the doctor examined me and quickly located it and informed me that I had a lobster in my underpants. It was serious. I had to undergo a medical procedure. The doctor gripped both ends of the lobster's claws and forced it open, causing the lobster to let go of my testicle pouch. He gave me some ointment to put on my family jewels, and the pain gradually went away. As a side effect and a bonus, I was able to take the lobster home, and we had it for dinner. It was delicious. We cooked it with butter and a white wine sauce. It was particularly rewarding to eat the crustacean that had been causing me so much pain and agony. So if you have agonizing pain around your private area, get undressed, look in the mirror, and examine your testicles for lobsters. This message was sponsored by the Society of Men Who Have Lobsters in Their Underpants.
Has this ever happened to you? Please have a seat.
Yes, doctor?
Did you bring your stool sample?
Yes, here it is.
Thank you, and I... Oh my God, it's terrible. This is the most terrible, awful, unholy sample I've ever seen. What's wrong with you, man? Don't you eat properly? This is not an acceptable stool sample. This is a deuce from hell. Nurse! I know this hideous bum from the devil is a stool sample. Nurse, this is the animal who brought that sample in. Rid our practice of this monster's disease arse immediately.
But
immediately. Go out! How dare you bring a stool sample of such loathsome quality? This is not a stool sample. This is a dump. What the hell are you eating, man? Your digestive system should be shot. This is a terrible, stinky dump in a test tube. You've offended me, sir, and lowered the dignity of my doctor's practice when you bring in this shit. Have you no shame? Get out! But out! And don't come back till you bring a stool sample that's acceptable. Has that ever happened to you? Shamed because you have a bad diet and an inadequate digestive system and unable to produce a stool sample of acceptable quality? What do you do if your doc needs a stool sample? Well, you're in luck. Before you take that next poop in a stool sample tube, you need me, Harry Clankton. For only 50 pounds per sample, I will do the stool for you. Why should you use me for your bowel movement? Well, you see, I've been blessed with a highly above average, remarkable, almost unearthly digestive system. Here's what my personal doctor of 30 years had to say about my digestion. I have been Harry Clacton's personal doctor for over 20 years, and in all my experience as a doctor, I have never come across a man nor woman with such a marvelous digestive system. A digestive system that produces the most perfect stool. It is a number 2 that any digestive system and rectum would be proud to produce. Yes, for 50 pounds, I'll poop in that tube for you and produce a stool sample for you. So the next time you go to the doctor, it'll be like this. Mr. Jones, did you bring an acceptable stool sample this time?
I did. I hope it's good this time.
Okay, let's see it. Oh my God! That is the most beautiful, inspirational caca sample I've ever witnessed in my life. There is a God, there is one. I stand humble before this test tube of fecal. Everyone, doctors, nurses, patients, everyone, come. Please come, look, behold.
Oh my God, that's beautiful.
I've never seen a stool sample like that.
Of the gods. It reminds me of my husband.
Beautiful. I'm excited. I want to wank. Magnifico. Who did this?
This gentleman over here.
There is a God.
My eyes are tearing. I stand in awe. Can we all take a group photograph with it? Yes, everybody come in. Hold up the test tube with the stool. Everybody say cheese.
No, everybody say poo.
That will be the reaction next time you come armed with my stool. You'll be the hit of your doctor's surgery when I poop the perfect stool for you for only 50 pounds. And if you think my poop is great, you should see my urine sample. Only 25 pounds per sample. Only at Harry Clankton's Stool Samples. Poo! Made to order.
Battery Operated Magic Toupee. Upload stop. Disengage.
As we gain a higher understanding of stupidity, we gain a deeper understanding of ourselves. Hence we bid farewell to the battery-operated magic toupee, pooting and spooing and farting thick brown smoke as it dimly staggers from reality to reality on its moronic mission.
You have been listening to the Battery Operated Magic Toupee, the podcast. It was performed and was written and produced by Elliot Stein. Copyright 2026. Gargoyle Entertainment. If you're a subscriber, many thanks. We love you and appreciate your generosity. And if you're not a subscriber and you like the podcast, subscribe to us on the Battery Operated Magic Toupee podcast Patreon page for the uncensored and ruder full-length episodes, exclusive content, special events, offers, and even more cool shit. We aim to give you original, uncensored, well-produced comedy, and that costs money. You can also purchase the book, The Battery Operated Magic Toupee by Elliot Stein on Amazon. And you can visit our webpage at BOMT.UK. That's BOMT for Battery Operated Magic Toupee.UK.